I almost didn't make it, guys. I got high and I didn't feel like doing this podcast.
Episode title. Okay.
I almost didn't make it because I was watching the game on my phone on the way here.
Well, you guys, you could have just called in. We could have all had a snow day.
No, because the last time I tried to do your podcast,
That's where we all do cocaine instead. Okay. What? Welcome back to All the Marbles, everybody, where the stakes have never been higher. This week on the podcast, we've got Thomas Hughes, Lawrence comedian, Lawrence comic, runs a open mic on Sundays, which is now, but he's delegated this week to come on the podcast. It's all very exciting. Jared Oshel.
That's me.
Also a comic. Lawrence comic, Kansas City comic. Lawrence
I
comic,
live
Lawrence
in
comic.
Lawrence
Lawrence-based
so yeah.
Casey comic. He's very funny. And Murad. Casey comic.
Hi, Moran.
Ground rules for the podcast. No F slurs, no N words, no sports, no country music, and that's all. All right.
This is the first time I heard you say that.
Yeah. Usually I say it before we start, and usually with most people, yeah. Usually Keith's on the episodes you're on, so I avoid making anything too explicit because I don't want to encourage.
I've
him.
never
You
been
don't
on an
want to say,
episode.
hey, at the
Or
top,
maybe.
guys, don't say any N-words because these guys are here.
Yeah.
Just so we want to keep it clean for
No
these
N-words
guys.
this time.
You can come back later, we'll do it, but today, no, we'll keep it.
We're
I
sitting around the
might
table. I'm like,
never.
okay, guys, ground rules: no F slurs, no N words. And Keith's like, oh, I need to. It's
Which F slurs?
I'm like, no, I mean just saying. What?
Funny. I don't know.
There's only one F slur, right? There's F words, but there's only one F slur that
I
comes to
can make
mind.
more.
So we're allowed to say N words, just not the N slur.
Come on. You just let it out.
YouTube
They
terms
can't
of
even
service
censor
is
it.
very
They don't even know
limited,
what that is.
How about you just bleep me? How about that?
This is an
I
unedited
get to
show.
say if you guys
This
bleep
isn't.
me.
This is an unedited show, which is why I say those rules because that runs up against YouTube TOS on the first two, and then my
So you're saying if
personal
I say
narcissism
the
on the
N-word
last two.
right now, you won't get to post this.
I will post it, but I can't guarantee it's going to stay up for very long. So,
All right, those are the rules.
yeah, those are the rules.
It's going to
Anyways.
make your face black. Then it will work.
Digitally black. You won't edit me. You will
The next time that I
digitally
the next time that I take a TikTok clip of you, the next time I'm making a clip for TikTok, I'll put a filter over you. That
And
yeah.
you
You'll
stitch it just
AI
like, can you
saying
believe this guy?
in blackface.
Wait on that podcast. That's good. Alrighty. I'm going to draw the first card and ask it of a person. Hey, Thomas. Complete the statement. I wish I knew how to...
Flush a 3-wood.
What's... Oh, is that a golf thing?
Yeah, it's a golf thing.
Nice. What's it?
Say that again.
Flush a 3-wood.
So when you say flush...
Like hit it nice and clean, square on the club face. Not slap the ground with it beforehand or top the ball. You know, it's a really frustrating club to swing, but you gotta try.
The lever just goes down
I
and then
tried
it goes
golf.
up. Like a...
Wasn't one of the rules no sports?
Golf's a game, not a sport.
Okay,
What are you
alright.
talking about?
I will concede that point just so I can stay
Rule
on.
number Rule number 4. Don't be too elite.
That one's still under review. That's a good idea for a rule, though. I like that.
Don't be elite.
I
Sorry,
play
guys. I gotta leave.
Be an average Joe, you know.
I
Come
play
from that
at-
farm life.
at Shawnee County courses. Okay, so if Shawnee County is elite, then
Yeah, just don't play on any Johnson County courses.
We
or-
gotta go.
Those
to,
are
we
elite.
gotta go to Tomahawk Hills.
where's that?
Ever been to Tomahawk Hills? I think it's Shawnee. I think it's like
Throw an axe or something.
Or no, not Shawnee County. It's
Yeah, it's Johnson
Shawnee,
County.
the
If it's Shawnee,
Yeah, but it's fantastic. It's a very good course.
No
Shout out.
sports.
Come on the-
Jared.
come on the
Jesus
show.
Christ. Didn't you listen to the rules?
Yeah, the guys that run Shawnee Tomahawk Hills, you're invited.
So you heard it here first. Thomas Hughes wishes he could flush a 3-wood. Thomas, I think it's your
Something
turn to draw a card and ask
non-sports
somebody.
that can I pick any?
Yeah, we've got best cards here, questions about the best of things. First cards, questions about the first of things. First date questions, which are questions you might ask on a first date. Crystal ball cards, questions about the future. Worsts cards, questions about the worst of things. Complete the statement cards. And potpourri cards, which just means stuff.
Potpourri.
First date question for Taylor.
Okay.
First, you said date. I saw something else.
Describe your usual type.
Okay. My usual type, probably a short, brown-haired female.
She's none of that.
that's not very creatively inclined, but that just likes to listen to people who like to talk and.
Are you talking about me?
So when you say female, does that just mean someone with a vagina or like a woman?
I talk. Never mind. I don't want to get that much canceled.
I think if they can hit another woman a little too hard in the face, I'm probably gonna ease back. But no. We've got food coming in.
What the?
Ani with the fruit plate.
Whoa.
Plums.
Are those
Nice.
Asian pears?
Yes.
Bosco pears, I believe.
They're Anjou pears.
Anjou? Are they French? Are these
That's
fresh
mine.
peaches?
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't getting onto my steak anyway.
I thought we had to think about not being too elite, and we're eating these with a long prong so that we don't get our hands dirty.
Well, I mean,
Guys,
This
don't
is
be
just
too
so we're
elite.
not-
Just get the food as far away from my hands
this
as
is so your
possible.
hands don't touch the fruit that other people are gonna be touching.
This is good for camera. You can see.
Also true. It's fun for them.
Ani, there's a little hair on mine. It's okay.
Oh no.
Dude.
I
We're not-
accidentally started
Like-
chewing my
Is it? I hope it's-
my on pouch.
It's my arm here. It's hard to.
Are you allowed to swallow nicotine pouches?
I feel like you're allowed.
allowed? There's no law against it.
Well, there's no law against
Thomas,
it.
the only rules are no F slurs. No. Okay. Jared, I think it's your card.
You can swallow nicotine pouches, though. That is a rule. What is this one again?
Good because I'm
Bests
3 deep right
cards.
now.
Questions about the bests of things.
Murad, the best first date idea.
Skydiving.
That's the first date?
If you think this person is pretty cool, you can
Hey, you
check how cool they are.
Do you want to almost die with me for a little bit?
It's just a
Yeah,
it-
I'm a
you been
crazy
skydiving?
person.
Have you been
I'm a crazy.
skydiving?
I have been, and I don't even want to talk about it.
Why?
I feel like
It wasn't even like.
Did you black
The scary part was you're flying off with a plane. It looks like a shit box, and the door is open. You feel like it's just gonna crash before you can even
Well,
get to
'cause they-
skydive.
Because they want you to jump off the plane, right? They don't want you to want to hang out.
like, why does this
it's
plane
not
have
like
a
a first-
clear garage door on the side of it?
When you close it, it's just a piece of plastic. I was thinking, I'm not gonna do shit.
I feel like I wanted to go like skydiving whenever I was growing up, and then as I'm getting older, I'm like, there's no fucking way that
You
I'm going
can't.
skydiving.
How much do you weigh? You have to be like under 200 pounds.
Oh, bullshit. I weighed
Under
myself.
200?
I'm 280. I weighed myself yesterday.
Because
I
someone
can't go
has to strap
skydiving?
onto you first, like few times to learn, or you have to pay extra to find a bigger man than you.
I think
So I need to go skydiving with Shaq.
well he could do it.
Just me
He can do
and
a
Shaq.
No
static.
fluffy.
I'm baby Bjorning with Gabriel Iglesias.
Yeah, I like how you switch mid sentence. Good teamwork.
I also want to go back to this first date thing. I feel like skydiving as a first date is a good like zero depth entry into his piss fetish.
Wow, you
Like,
are
oh
true.
no,
You're more than
I
55.
pissed myself because of the skydiving.
I imagine Johnny Cash singing it. I pissed myself tonight.
Just so I could come.
Why is he focusing on the
having
pain,
fun.
though, is what I want to know in that scenario.
On the street.
The only thing that's real.
Well, because you don't want to cross it. Okay.
Okay, good punchlines.
We're
yes.
out. I think it's your turn.
Ani, these plums are fantastic.
Yeah, she grew them.
She worked really hard on them.
Did you grow these plums yourself? They're from Walmart? God damn it.
Worst.
Shout out Walmart. Oh, it's the
Walmart.
neighborhood market? That's why. It's the neighborhood market.
Shout out.
No,
Walton
Walmart
family.
sponsored
Come on
this
the show.
podcast.
Weirdly enough, I think my mom helped make those. Like, my mom worked for Walmart for 30
plums?
years. And right before they launched that, she went down and, like, helped create the legit working on the logistics and transportation of it.
Interesting.
Nice thing.
What's
I
your
learned about
position
Walmart.
on unionizing?
On unionizing, I have a different position than Walmart. According to Walmart, if you talk about unions, they will sit you down and make you watch a video on why that's a bad idea.
Same with Little Caesars.
Yeah, I think
Amazon.
most corporate places are pretty anti-union.
Of course.
They may not even say it out loud, but they're all pretty anti-union.
What do you think about unions?
I like unions. I'm all for unions.
Okay.
We live
He's
in
not
one.
a corporation.
I'm a person that has my own ideas. I'm not Walmart.
You're not more. You're a union guy. You're not for the Confederacy.
I am pro union.
Good.
Can you bring
Let him
the IQ of your jokes down? I'm too high for that kind of shit.
We just have to get me high first.
The question is for you, Taylor, I guess.
All right.
Worst party theme.
Worst party theme?
I don't even know what that means, honestly. Like you're throwing the
You've never
party.
been to a party?
No, like you're doing the party, or the party that you go
Yeah.
to, and you're like, this is the worst possible.
Well, I don't throw many parties, so
Okay.
I'm picturing a party that I would find myself at. I think that the
It's his credential to be on the podcast.
yeah, this is yeah, I'm allowed,
Fountain City
and this
volunteer.
is the Fountain City episode of the podcast. Now, I don't know, Taylor.
None of us are on Fountain City.
I think any sports themed party is going to be the worst time for me
Like,
personally. I can get into most other things, but like usually if I'm at a party that is for sports, I'm on my phone and I'm talking to as few people as possible.
Out of
So you're
principle.
saying you'd rather go to a
It's yeah.
I said out of print. He said he'd be on his phone and talking to as few people as possible. I said out of principle.
I'm trying to make
And
sure
that's
that
what
I don't have a
That's
good
what
time.
the people that are there for sports also do. So you'd fit right in, yeah.
Gross. Thank you.
I mean, yeah, they don't want you to talk. You're right. They just want you to watch the game.
There's
the
one guy
fucking
in
game,
in the corner chasing his losses
a
on a
beer.
same day parlay.
Yeah, and watch the guy that bet $100 on the Bengals to win
Yeah.
and lose it all.
Dude, Tom Thompson spent more than that.
Tom Thompson, every time I talk to him, he's like, "Yeah, I spent $15,000 and this and that." And I'm like, "Well, I made $100,000."
Hey,
I'm
maybe-
like, "God damn, Tom."
Maybe not put it out there for him.
Every time I talk to Tom Thompson, he starts showing me pictures on his phone.
He does. He goes to a lot of concerts. And all I know is Tom Thompson has a fantastic life. He's always winning money. He's always seeing fucking Rick Springfield. He's always doing something cool.
He's got great
comedies.
shirts.
He's got great shirts.
Great
He's
shirts.
got great cars.
China.
He's got.
I was about to
great-
say you were going, yeah.
I went a little bit of Trump there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Great guy.
American
Yeah, do you guys
cars.
agree?
no.
Need
Guy
to do
always winning
Kamala?
money. What?
No, I have to do Kamala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the only brown person here.
Yeah.
Do Kamala.
Yeah, if
I'd like to do that.
that was
to do
great.
that
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thomas, if all of your past relationships / lovers could leave reviews about you online, what do you
Ew.
think your average star rating would be, and why?
This is an astrology question.
Yeah.
Star rating.
Star rating.
Could be a Pisces. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. I feel like there are past relationships for a reason. There was like maybe one or two relationships where I was like, I'm not really feeling this, but I don't want to break up with her, so I'm just going to sabotage the relationship until she breaks up with me. So it'd probably be a low rating.
As you do. As you do.
We've all been there.
I feel like at some point that's higher because you're.
I've grown
Letting
beyond
them
that.
choose.
I've grown beyond that. Okay, that's unethical. You
Yeah.
should just be upfront with people. But that has happened in my past.
I like to be
But you're
upfront with
teaching them a
people. I like to.
lesson, though.
I like to take. I like when I'm
So
at
you're
that
teaching
point.
them a lesson.
I like to
You're
take the
doing them
lady
a
aside.
favor.
I like to take.
Yes, if that's how you think
The
about
next guy is gonna be definitely better than you.
When
Yeah.
and
She
you know
definitely won't
they're not
repeat the
they're not
process.
heartbroken. You know, if
Yeah.
I were to just break up with them out of nowhere, they'd be heartbroken. But
So you're more in favor of them thinking you're a piece of shit.
They can move on easily.
not a piece of
And
shit,
just-
just not a good fit.
Yeah.
So they can move on easily. They're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. Every time they remember one thing, they're like, okay, that's why I broke up with that.
That's
guy.
why I prefer to
guess.
just sit down with the lady and you say, listen, I don't want to break up with you, but I am about to start sabotaging this relationship slowly over time. Just so you know, I want to be upfront. I'm going to stop trying now. And when you've had enough, you let me know and we'll call it quits, because I don't want to just break up with you out of nowhere, but I do want to tell you now that I am about to stop trying. That's what I like to
What's
do.
the
I feel like
average-
that.
what's
I
the
feel like
average
that
time
undermines the
frame?
spirit of the tactic.
What's the average time frame of the relationships you've been in? Like how long relationships
The one I'm in now is the longest I've ever been in.
And
So
you're at
You're about 3 years because you got
Just
together
about 3 years.
the same time I did.
Average, I think, is like maybe 18 months.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
To 2
kind
years.
of the same. Like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in it for at least a year. I had one relationship go only 10 months, and that was by far the worst one. So I'm glad it only lasted 10 months.
Well, relationships
Dude,
that
this turned into a day talk show.
that
Right,
being
because
said,
we're eating fruit and
4.6.
gathering about- Guys, this is what I look for in a man.
My first husband was a piece of shit.
Shit. And then I said, I'm gonna self-sabotage. That way he feels like he's winning. And that's the kind of brunt, that's what I bring to the table, okay?
Yeah.
I take the brunt of the force, that way you can come out better.
It's called emotional labor. Thomas, I think it's your card.
Cast this guy.
That was the worst party. Emotional labor.
Emotional.
Is it your card?
It's a very interesting card.
don't know.
I think.
He
Yeah,
said
I
it,
asked
yeah.
him the first date card. Yeah, I just told him it was his card, and I just asked him a question.
No, I asked Murad the best first date. Okay, I want
No, the okay.
No, I said worst party team. Then
Yeah, I did
yeah,
average
That's
star rating.
right. Because we're going this way. Okay.
All right, Jared.
Oh, it's me.
That always confuses me.
Jared. What's your most shameful alcohol-related story?
I actually have this one on podcast.
Oh,
I did a podcast for a while. I only did like 8 episodes. But I had a bet with a buddy of mine who was in the Navy that I could go shot for shot with him and win on a bottle of Sailor Jerry. And we did a whole 3-hour podcast. Don't go look it up.
What was
Because
it called?
after about 30 minutes, it turns all to shit. It's actually in 2 parts. But
Which part is better?
first part, because I don't remember the second part. Because we got like a third of the way in, and I don't remember anything else after that, really. And then I won.
That's
really,
what she said.
what it comes down to.
That's
is,
what's important.
Is we get to the final shot. He stands up. He vomits. So technically, I win, but I black out after that.
Dude,
And then
Family Guy episode.
exactly no. So then no, and that's exactly what it is. So then I black out there, and this is where I found out they were not good friends, right? Because I was laying on the ground. I ended up vomiting.
Face down.
So no, I was almost facing. Oh, I was laying down like this, and like I was still up, but they like kind of turned my head to the side, and then they went inside.
You were
I was
outside?
outside. We were outside. They went inside, and I got to the point where I was like, "Have you ever been so drunk you accepted your own death?" Like that's where I was at, because I was like, "They're inside. I'm vomiting." I had such a moment of clarity where I was like, "They're inside. I definitely have alcohol poisoning. I think I'm okay with just dying right now."
And my friends don't care.
And my friends don't care. But I eventually worked it up where I took my shirt off because I vomited all on my shirt. I took my shirt off, took my shorts off, went in to the house butt naked, and I said, "I'm alive." And then they went, "What the fuck?" And then they brought me into the shower, and I sat in the shower for 30 minutes.
And this is all secondhand knowledge.
No, I remember that part. In fact, I think I have a picture of it.
They're like, "Yeah, dude, you were butt ass naked. We didn't take your clothes off. It
pictures
was
of your butt ass."
you."
I'll get you.
Like, why am
getting worse and worse.
naked? You just took all your clothes off, bro. We don't know.
Also, why was I thrown up? I only had 2 beers.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna go find it right now. But I
They're
definitely.
like, it was the date rape drug.
Yeah, that. Well, at the
That's
end
what
of
had
it,
you thrown
and
up.
I'm not proud of this, but at the end of it, I remember like exclaiming, "I love Vietnamese women," and then I blacked out. That's.
That would have been such good last words if you had like
If
just
those were my last
succumbed
words,
to the
if I
alcohol
go, "I
poisoning.
love
Yeah,
Vietnamese women," and then I black out.
Make a good soup.
But yeah, that's silly, and it's all on tape, and it's all on Spotify. Maybe
Multicultural
I
table.
haven't paid the host company for a long time, so it's possible it's off.
Spotify will keep stuff after. Yeah, I had an
I
old podcast
figured,
on
but-
Podbean, and then they took the podcast off Podbean, but it's on
Yeah, no.
Spotify to this day. Jared, I think it's your card.
Smash that bean.
Thank you for your gross story while we're eating food.
It was a lot of puke too, just so you know.
Was it chunky? We're more liquid.
It was a little chunky because we definitely ate and then drank a whole bottle of Sailor Jerry between two people.
Why did you need all those details again?
Because you didn't.
I'll find in this next while he's talking, I'll find a photo and I'll show you guys. It's a lot of well, the thing was I showed some of my friends like the next day. I was like, look at what happened this weekend. This is crazy, right? And they're like, I don't think you should hang out with those guys anymore. Yeah, you guys might be right, actually. They kind of left me outside. Well, I only have the picture because they took pictures of me.
How old were you?
21, 22?
How old were they?
How old are you now? 26?
So that's probably the last time I got as drunk as, like, the drunkest that I can remember was that.
Do you drink regularly?
Not really. I mean, I'll have a drink every now and then, but I really don't drink regularly. It definitely...
Lesson learned.
That's the part of my life where I go, that might have been a problem. That might have been... Because I was also working, like, night shift, weekend shift, where I get off of work at 5 a.m. and I go home and drink a six-pack and then go to sleep.
Been there.
Yeah.
Limeritas?
Yeah. No
When I was
Limeritas.
23.
I'm drinking six-packs of stouts. Like, I'm drinking Guinness to go to sleep.
Nice.
Like, it was bad. It
I
was a
was
bad
doing
time.
still reserved.
It was well, I knew a guy that was just like, I'm gonna go home and drink a pint of vodka. I go, they come in pints, like a whole pint.
Yeah.
Pints of vodka.
Working at a liquor store and gas station, I drank everything.
Yeah.
In Tennessee, Walmart sold $2 bottles of wine.
Damn.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I can get down with that.
Yeah.
I've drank a whole bottle of wine before.
So, like, that $5 is the issue for you.
Yeah. $2 I can get down with.
When Trump beat Hillary, I was shit-faced on $2 wine.
I thought you were gonna say when Trump beat Hillary, he was
You're like,
shit-faced on $2 wine.
I was. I couldn't take it.
Thomas.
Yo.
What species makes the best pets? Do you have any pets? Would you die for them? Why or why not? This is 4 questions.
I feel like this. It's not a very comprehensive
forgot what the first
sample
question was.
because I've only had 2 different species. Well, 3 species. Of
Are you talking
cat.
about your girlfriend, too?
Right.
So
Women are
5 species of...
The main
Women
difference.
is
The main difference with her is that she also pays rent. So, I exclude her from the pet count. But best species of pet. I don't know. I want to say cat.
Okay.
But the arguments against or for dog, I'm thinking are all like not pet reasons, but like employee reasons. Like they're good alarms, they can protect. But then, yeah, I mean, if you know how to treat a cat and they're not already traumatized against humans, then they're amazing pets.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. I've got a cat. The only thing that brings me dog just above cat is dogs won't give you toxoplasmosis.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
So toxoplasmosis is a
It's not real.
He has to talk about poo now.
so no, it's a bacteria. I think it's a bacteria.
I can just see the
cat
medical
feces.
misinformation banner under the
on
YouTube
the-
video now.
right.
It's the,
on a smaller side, like on the cat side, it'll just make you like sick. But like when lions have toxoplasmosis, they actually they're supposed to get
They're good
toxoplasmosis
sick.
because they
It's like a pairing thing.
they poop around the animals that they're eating. That way, hyenas go and eat that same thing. They contract toxoplasmosis, and then they are afraid of lions.
Huh.
So that they stay
Who
away.
told you this, lions?
I thought
They'll stay
toxoplasmosis
away.
made you want cat to be around cats more.
no, I'm supposed to be shitting here. This isn't.
I might be messing that up, but it definitely does something.
You
It definitely is
did
like
mess it up.
it's almost like a rabies kind of thing, where it's like fear of something that's supposed to help you.
No, I thought it was like you're supposed to be more attracted to cats. Like it's a
The reason the hyenas would hang around cats is because big cats will make the kill, then the hyenas can come and get
Yeah.
the kill. But if
they're just
afraid
riding their
of-
coattails, man.
Yeah. And hyenas are fast enough where they can run away from lions, but if they're deathly afraid of them, they won't come near them.
Thomas, would you die for your pets?
I forgot about that part of the question. No.
Why not?
The fuck? Why would I die for a cat?
Why wouldn't you?
Why or how?
Technically, you were in the
describe your
military,
situation?
so
Would you go into a burning
Technically-
building to?
technically you were in the military, so you would have died for a cat that lives in America.
Yeah, you were
Would I
fighting for your cat's
risk?
rights.
Would I risk injury or my life, possibly.
Where's
Would
your
You would run
where
into
do
a
you
road.
where do you nope out on the percentage of the percentage chance that you'll die saving your pet? How high does that percentage chance get before you say,
If
okay,
you were
I'm not
Samwise-
trying?
If you were Samwise Gamgee and your cat is Frodo
Okay.
and you're on Mordor,
Okay.
You're on Mount Doom.
Again with this
Mountain
nerd
Dew.
shit.
do
Yeah.
you let him fall, or do you bring him back up?
This example doesn't work.
Okay.
Because Sam
I have
was
an
definitely
example
the
for you.
pet there.
I have an example for you. Your dog runs onto the road, and you see a car coming. Would you run there to grab it?
No,
Risking you getting hit.
I would
You might get hit.
I would just take a page out of Rob Cook's book and go, hey dog, get out of the road.
Hey, don't speak to my dog like that.
The
Nice.
dog.
Part of the. If you get everything to Rob.
Ace
Rob
up,
Cook,
ace,
very
told
funny
I thought you
comic.
called Rob your dog.
ace up my
yeah,
sleeve.
we all quote to Rob.
Ace up
Our
my
dog.
sleeve. I just start shooting at the truck.
Have you had Rob here?
I haven't yet. I haven't yet. I'm trying to be in the same room as him at a mic and be in a conversation so I can
You
badger
think
him
he'd
about it.
come over? I just feel like he's too cool to come over here.
I feel like that's
I
just.
think that
Are you
he'd-
just?
I think he'd come on as if I asked. I'm just too much of a pussy to ask him because we don't talk often enough for me to feel like I'd be able to like.
I feel
I don't
like
want
I
to
don't- I
turn
don't
a
see
conversation we have into me asking him on my podcast.
Yeah. I feel like I don't ever see him at mics or anything. Like he's funny.
Yeah, that's
he's
what I'm
definitely
saying,
around,
yeah.
but I don't
He's
ever
one
see
of the
him
guys
anywhere.
when I first met. I was like, oh, this is kind
He's
of
just
guy,
cool.
like a die or right kind of guy.
Yeah,
you know?
he's just
Yeah.
cool.
You just get that vibe.
No.
Yeah.
Are you just? Are we just assuming he's cool because he's black?
No, it's because he's cool.
No, it's because he has the ride or die.
know,
on it.
yeah,
You know
no,
when
he's
I,
cool.
I think the first show I did with him, I don't know. It's when it's definitely not when I first met him.
I mean, it helps, but
No, it was like a mic or something.
Yeah.
I'm saying like I met him until the first show we were on, and it was like a full black room. I was like, that's
We
an
did we have him
interesting
on
experience.
the at Empire? We had him on a show. Didn't we?
Right around Empire.
No.
hell yeah.
It's because he got. It was Mo, him, and
Rock.
Rock. Whenever they were doing that.
Oh, they were doing that
Dumb
thing.
Skids.
Yeah, dumb skids. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, we
want
tried to
one?
get Mo on,
What?
and then
I need your
she.
Yeah, because
asked
we were like,
for
hey,
a-
let's put a whole show together. And Mo was like, no, we got it. And I'm like, okay. And it turned out great. It was a good show.
Nice.
We have pictures.
We have pictures.
Who answered the last question?
Thomas answered the last question.
Jared, this is for you. Complete the statement.
Okay.
What most people don't understand about love is.
What most people don't understand about love.
It doesn't exist.
No. I think people think that it's supposed to be 100% on both sides all the time. Whenever there's plenty of times where each person can't necessarily give 100%. It's not 100-100. It really is 50-50, 70-30.
When you're saying 100%, 70%, what are you tracking?
I'm tracking like I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say
Intensity?
participation.
Intensity?
Not even necessarily intensity, but like,
Emotional
their
labor load,
emotional
maybe?
labor sometimes. Yeah. It's not. It's
This
not
bitch is on
always.
her period again.
No, it's where like I
can
mean
say
a
that,
relationship,
too.
not even just love wise. I mean, it's like me and my lady live together, and yeah, there's sometimes where she's completely worn out from work, and she can't necessarily do 50-50 of the chores of the work. So we pick up that slack.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily that it's slack, but that's just part of being a partner with somebody.
Yeah, that's where most people think that both of you should be doing 100% of the chores.
It's a work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to ruin your night, dude.
Sorry to ruin my night. No, I didn't ruin it.
Oh, yeah.
You just mentioned a loop. It's like, is this relationship even worth it?
No, I love talking about love. and
comment
relationship
comment
real
below Jared's lady. Is your relationship worth it? Murad,
good. At 100%.
Murad, complete the statement. I may not be a smart man, but I know what blank is.
Oh, I may not be a smart man, but I know what a rejection is.
Mm.
Have you been rejected before? From anything. It
I
can
don't
be a
know.
woman. It can be work.
I
The
don't know
State
what it is.
Department.
I don't.
Yeah,
The
you-
State
you-
Department.
Yeah. DMV.
Yeah, they were like-
you try to belong into a group.
Yeah, they're like Amazon.
I'm not talking about
packages don't
me.
count as
You
proof of
guys,
address.
Yeah, you guys ever try to fit in with other Americans?
God damn
You
it.
guys ever try to be like, hey, isn't it cool we're all Americans here? We all have our green card and are legal to be here.
let me go to my car and get my flag.
No, after the show last night, I saw you just carrying around the flag like he's fucking cosplaying right now.
Stolen valor.
It looks more suspicious if I have the flag.
I stole this from.
You just carry a Palestine flag around to split the difference. You know,
Dude,
Thomas,
I may not
think
be
it's
a
your
smart
card.
man, but I know.
But I know what the Azerbaijani flag is. Okay.
What getting killed by Jews is. That's what he said.
I know.
Taylor, what's the worst way for someone to get you to do what they want?
Ask me politely.
That's the worst way?
Actually, if to ask me with like the preamble being, hey, since I did this thing for you, this one time, or like since you did this one thing that one time, if like it's being, if the thing they're wanting to get me to do is being couched as either like repayment for anything, then I'm gonna be I'm gonna be way more negatively charged toward doing that.
I have a question.
What's up?
Can you give a fucking example, please? That would make it easier. We can make our own deduction. Just tell us what happened.
But, like if someone's like, "Hey, can you bring me home some Applebee's food since you ate my Applebee's leftovers?" I'm gonna be less likely to bring you home some Applebee's food than if you just say, "Hey, can you bring me home some Applebee's?"
So if
food?
they make it transactional.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not big on the transactions either. Like, I'll just do it. That's,
Right.
again, if that's like,
Yeah.
we're going back to like a relationship. thing,
For sure,
like,
for sure.
I'll just do it. I'm not going to do it because, like, if you have to remind me because of that one thing that I did that one time that you didn't like, then I just won't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like if you're making me feel negative emotion while you're asking me to do something, why are you surprised when I don't feel positively toward doing the thing?
Friends don't nickel and dime each other. You don't keep a little ledger.
You gotta pick one.
Like, oh, you owe me
You gotta
$7.
quarter each other instead. You gotta quarter each other.
It's like just buy a six-pack next time.
It is
Fuck.
between that and don't fuck my girlfriend, you know?
Can you pick me up
I'm way
Applebee's?
less
'Cause
likely to
remember-
want to do
We
you a
can do
favor
with
if you
everything
fucked
in
my
between.
girlfriend.
we
Yeah,
can deal with everything in between.
I don't know. The guy I golf with every week. Sorry, you can censor out the word golf. The guy I golf with every week had sex with my ex-girlfriend
Gotcha.
while we were working things out.
Oh shit.
Damn. Wait, who do you golf with every week?
His name is Matt Poff.
Oh, thank you for the food on it.
Pizzas.
You know, I just started a diet. Today's not.
This
the
is your
day.
cheat day. I'll eat
today's the
your
cheat.
portion.
No, I'm not gonna not eat animated. That's the thing. That's the thing that I don't like. Oh, I'm started.
That's some of your Midwestern programming. You feel like
Oh,
you feel
yeah,
obligated
no.
to
It's
eat
just
food that a
The
host
Kansas
prepared.
in me.
It's just about
means
being
way
polite,
more.
dude. It's not
Yeah.
just Midwestern.
Yeah, they do it in Azerbaijan.
Even if you don't finish
Yeah,
it,
it was
you just
Midwestern
taste
Azerbaijan. Okay.
You're like, hey, I tried, you know.
Okay.
No, definitely not isolated to the Midwest.
Comment below.
You gave us like cultural awareness classes when I arrived in Korea. Like, if you don't want to eat, don't finish your plate. If you finish your plate, they're just gonna keep putting it,
Interesting.
piling on.
Interesting.
So they just come and serve you.
Who asked that card? Was that you, Thomas?
I believe so.
Okay,
So,
Jared,
Jared,
it's
it's
your
your turn.
No, not that one.
Okay. Taylor, how long do you think it will be before the borders of the United States are challenged by civil war? What? Did you write this?
Yeah. She wrote all of them.
Oh
Shout
my
out to Maggie
God.
Harris for writing all the cards for the show. I don't think that it's going to be anytime soon. Like everyone talks about it. Everyone talks about Civil War, but also we
Everybody.
all really like watching TV and really don't like going outside.
Look at Austin. Even South is getting gay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's no. I don't think that we're going to see it in I don't think I'm going to see a civil war in my lifetime.
Well,
I think that we're all going to be a bit. We might see some kind of other thing happen that forces us to go outside, but I don't think that we're going to be doing that.
I don't know. I'm of the opinion that any civil war in the United States, it's not going to be like a force on force, North versus South, because you got every state has its blue cities, and then there's the sea of red around them. Mm-hmm. It's going to be insurgency operations. You hit and run tactics. Burning buildings.
But the big population is in the tiny blue area.
Yeah. So it'll be like the Irish Civil War.
Well, I think what's crazy is what people don't think about is like it's the Red Sea around the blue, but it's like the blue, then it's like
emptiness.
A red dot here,
Yes.
a red dot here, a red dot way over here.
It's all about visualizing data. That's my daytime job.
Yeah. But if you have full counties,
Infographics, that's Murad's fucking jam.
I used to work with Alex Jones.
Oh my God.
is that real?
You never know with
I
Murad.
don't know.
Before he got sued. Before he got sued.
Maybe he tried to change his mind. I don't know.
I can't believe you fell for that.
I would. That's one thing. I like to believe things because it's way more interesting.
Yeah.
That's why he watches Alex Jones. Murad, did you cred?
That's why he's a fan of professional wrestling.
It's still real to me, damn it.
I feel like I'm being attacked right now.
Is that what you believe?
I don't even know. Okay. Assign it, quote unquote, most likely to ... Someone here is most likely to. Superlative to. I don't even know what that is. Sorry.
Superlative?
To all players, including yourself. So you just go around.
Oh, most likely.
Yeah,
most likely
this
to
person.
for everybody. Yeah.
Thomas.
Thomas. Assign it most likely to everyone
Like,
at the table, including yourself.
I would say end with yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor,
Oh yeah.
you out of this group of 4 people. Sorry, ladies. Let's include the ladies in this.
These 4 people.
How do you say you
Out of
can?
these
I
4,
think we should include ladies in votes now, all right?
I agree too. I agree too. So now,
Guys, things have changed.
in this room of 4 people and 2
and 2
ladies.
you took my joke. No, I'm just kidding. Out of these 6 people, Taylor, I feel like you're the most likely person to publish a podcast in the next week.
True.
Murad, most likely to get deported. It's true. Listen to his set.
He does exclaim, I don't have green card. I changed your accent on that one.
And his ability to use articles.
Yeah. That's how he
You
skates
turn-
through because
everybody that
they're
doesn't
not
have
sure
an
because he's like,
American accent-
don't have green card.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait,
Everybody that doesn't have an American accent is Yakov Smirnoff to me, I think.
interesting.
Most
You know who
likely
Yakov
to
Smirnoff is?
most likely to be racist is Jared.
What? Shut the fuck up. I said I get one N-word and you're going to bleep it out, all right? I said that.
Did you skip
The word
ladies?
was
a
November.
joke,
The word
Connie.
was November.
Did you skip ladies or
Oh, am I doing?
you suggested that?
No, I just of the likelihood.
Yeah.
in the
No, I
pool.
know. You did all of 3, the guys.
Yeah.
I said, are you skipping them and doing yourself? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna skip that.
That makes sense.
And
It doesn't
I-
say you have to include them.
Am most likely.
To exclude, to
exclude
pretend
women.
to include women before ultimately excluding them. Most likely to virtue signal feminism.
There's conflicting points of view in any ideology.
You're not plugged in.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
Most likely to silence women.
You're silencing women.
No, it's your turn.
What? Oh, okay. Yep. Let's go.
I'm gonna eat this whole thing in one bite.
Is that a red
Oh, hell
flag
yeah.
question?
My God,
Holy
that's
shit.
Crazy.
Wow, ladies.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was crazy.
Nice. Okay.
Pick up, no problem.
Okay, Jared. When I complete the statement, when I think of Paul Rudd, I.
Wet my pants.
I do. I come.
Okay.
I think that he's from Kansas. Legit.
State
That's it. The state of Kansas.
Born in New Jersey.
Was he born in New Jersey?
Yep.
But he went to school in Shawnee.
He was like
Mission?
10 when he
Shawnee
moved to
Mission
Lenexa.
East.
Yeah.
Shawnee Mission East. Yeah. I just love people from Kansas. Is really all it is. I love creators like that from Kansas.
Big
Creators,
tribe.
he's an
Are
actor
you
guy.
from
I
Kansas?
love celebrities from Kansas. Yeah, I went to the same college as Jason Sudeikis. I
Who's
did.
that?
Saturday Night
He's
Live guy.
Saturday Night Live. You ever seen We're the Millers?
You don't know who Jason Sudeikis is?
What
Have you seen Ted? The show Ted?
He's in the
It's
show.
a cultural phenomenon. Or Ted Lasso. Sorry.
Ted? Oh,
Ted
Ted
Lasso.
Lasso.
Ted
yeah.
Lasso.
Oh,
My
yeah,
mistake.
that guy.
Yeah, Ted Lasso. That's a better one than We're the Millers.
Yeah.
I've heard about that show. Football coach moves to England to coach soccer, right?
Yeah.
Sounds fascinating.
Real fish out of water tail.
Nice.
I heard it has
I thought it was a
soft
bear.
Humor.
All right. Soft humor.
Soft
Yeah.
humor. He's a soft guy. Yeah.
Like the whole show tries not to be too offensive.
Gotcha.
Did you
that
watch
true?
the show?
No, that's what I read.
Oh, are you asking?
Yeah.
I don't know what they tried to do, but I know what they made me feel.
Safe?
Safe.
Gay.
It's only gay if you get married, Murad. Well, speaking of which, green card?
Yes, girl.
That was good. That was good. Thomas, I think it's your card.
Best dynamic duo, real or fictional, Taylor?
I mean, Batman and Robin. Anytime I hear the phrase dynamic duo, I feel like Batman and Robin.
JD Vance.
Trump and Kamala. I think they should just work together. We should just get a Trump-Kamala ticket. A Kamala-Trump ticket. We should get Trump in there, but he's just the VP and Kamala's president.
He's the vibes guy.
yeah, he's the
between them two, who is Batman and who is Robin?
I like the idea
Well,
of
Trump's
Kamala in the
Robin.
bat suit, and then Trump is in the Robin outfit.
Because
And
she
he's
wouldn't
like,
need a mask, you know.
Yeah. You got this.
Is my mic coming
She's
through?
doing the voices.
Can I
Yeah,
hear
your
myself?
mic's coming.
Okay, I couldn't hear myself.
We muted you a long time ago.
I believe it. I'm a loud guy. You can hear me through your mic. Through your
Holy
mic.
Kofefi, Batman. You know, it's not.
True.
I just can't picture Trump doing gymnastics.
this one into that.
That's why I want to see it. I can see Kamala having gadgets, though. You know, it's okay. Jared, I think it's your card.
Was that a sex toy joke? It was.
Probably.
What? Ooh, what? Is it my turn?
At this point, I have no idea.
Which one do I not know? Murad, the first time you tried comedy.
2021 January. It was at Shawnee. What's that place called? Oh my god. There was like underground bar. Did you ever go there?
In Shawnee Underground Bar.
Yeah. I forgot the name. I'll tell you later.
I guess
That's where I've tried.
You
first
forgot
time.
it, but you're going to tell me later.
We were talking about this yesterday.
Yeah. Like
Because
you
we
started a
started
few
about
months
the same
after me.
time. What time? When did you start?
The first time I tried it was just for, shits and gigs at then Conroy's
Yeah.
back in 2018. And then when I started actually trying to do comedy was after lockdown when
Yeah.
then Conroy's reopened before the turn to Murph's.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
Because I had dropped out of school and was like, well, I need something.
You thought that would pay the bills?
School was the opposite of paying the bills, bro.
You dropped out of free college?
Yeah,
I
you had GI college.
ran out of
You're
GI.
younger
I
than me,
ran
right?
out of GI Bill.
Gotcha.
You're younger than me, right?
Do that.
How old are you?
32.
I'm 32.
Nice.
Like I haven't turned 32 yet. Have you?
I have. Yeah.
Okay, you're older than me a little bit. I was
That's
gonna
the
say, am I
ice
the
maker,
oldest
Jared.
person at this table? But no. Almost.
Really not. Nice.
Oh God, I'm the youngest.
Right, I think it's your
I know.
Let's go with Star David.
Wait, that would make me the oldest person.
Why?
Just for shits and giggles.
That is not the story.
But mostly shits.
All right. Where will you retire, and what will you do with your time, Jared?
When will I retire?
Where? Did it say when or where?
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 Where will I retire?
Like on a beach, on a mountaintop?
I like the beach, but I can't
To
see
kill
myself.
yourself?
Alaska.
Oh my
Alaska
God.
seems fun.
The winter seems terrible there.
Yeah, my
For
dad
now.
lived in Alaska for a little bit, and it's like
You're not a big
between
fan of
snow-
sunlight?
You know, so if you go super far north in Alaska, past the Arctic Circle, you get like 5 to 6 months of no sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get 5 months of only sunlight.
Fair.
Yeah. But under that, it's still like even around like Fairbanks.
It sounds like going into...
Anchorage, like it'll dip under, but only for like an hour, and then it'll pop back up. But that's not the reason I want to go there. I want to go there just because it's
The land of the midnight
uncharted.
sun.
Not even uncharted, but like it's just a lot of nature. I like a lot of nature. Mountains, beautiful.
Do you think
Big
you can
fan of
handle
bald
the cold?
eagles. Yeah, I can handle the cold.
Look at him.
Look at me. I was built for cold.
You look like a snowman, like a yeti.
You want to know something crazy? Third grade, I played Frosty the Snowman in our school play.
Did you get to say the line "Happy Birthday"?
I think I did, but it was like it was a weird like altered version of Frosty the Snowman where he went to jail instead of melting.
Oh, was it
Like
because
he went to Frosty went to jail because he was having too much. Yeah, he committed arson. I don't know what
he went to jail because he performed an abortion in Texas?
Yeah, Frosty was tending to a woman that just miscarried by trying to make the miscarriage come to life.
He wasn't even a surgeon, just an activist.
He was standing outside of a Planned Parenthood. That's why he went to jail.
Standing. Does the snowman stand, or does it just kind of like slump?
He had legs, and
Depends
I
on
don't.
That
think
guy-
so. That's the
How
craziest
much
thing
sun?
about that is they built Frosty the Snowman with legs. Who builds a snowman with legs?
In Frosty the Snowman Returns, he does have legs.
In the first one, he has legs.
In the no.
Yeah.
Even
he does?
he is a citizen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Comment below.
I'm
Does
thinking
Frosty the Snowman have
Also,
legs?
yeah, no, I remember that too. Frosty the Snowman Returns. It's just like a sequel to Frosty. Like you're creating a sequel in a movie to a song that happened once. Like there's no. They made the movie because of the song.
They
Made the movie again with no other song. So where are you gonna get the story from?
I mean, there's like 6 Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's just a ride.
You got a point. You got a hell of a point there. That there's like it's a whole franchise. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good first 2 movies.
They lost Johnny Depp after
Yeah,
a while. I don't think I saw those ones. So they had like
Dead
the
Man's
trilogy.
Chest was
They had the trilogy, and then they had 3 more without Johnny Depp. Now I think they're making another one with Johnny Depp back
Huh.
because he killed a mermaid.
What about Keith Richards? Are they going to bring back Keith Richards?
Was Keith Richards in it?
He was. Didn't he play? Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Is there a cat? Your cat wants back inside. I think I hear
It's a
meowing.
different cat. It doesn't. Or it might be.
I think it's a different cat. How many cats are in here
Could be
or
another
outside
cat.
of here?
There's a lot of
It's
cats.
definitely that cat that's meowing.
That cat. You see the cat.
Is it a pet or an employee?
Both.
Are you asking for tax purposes?
If it's an employee, you do get a break because
Doesn't know
you're
if he's
working
interested
right
in
now.
No, but there was a rock star that played Jack Sparrow's dad in.
God, I wish it was Lenny
it was like
Kravitz.
3. It was the one where he goes
Jack Sparrow's dad.
where Captain Barbossa comes back from the dead. I think that's the 3rd one.
She did.
I don't
Okay.
remember any.
Never mind.
I
I'm back.
can see Keith Richards doing that, I guess, because he's already like skin and bones. But
Is there like a move
Comment
on
below.
button?
Who
is he
played
still alive?
Jack
Is Keith
Sparrow?
Can you
Richards
put up his
alive?
picture here now?
Yeah, no.
He doesn't edit the podcast.
I don't edit the podcast.
It's part
completely
out of
unedited.
This is
principle.
all-
You're not editing out
This
audio
is all
or
part
anything.
of
You're
the
just adding
lovely
graphics.
experience
just adding
that
blackface
they're
to
You're not
me.
removing
Yeah,
anything.
we are going to be adding blackface to
We're
him.
not going to be adding black.
But-
Oh
but-
yeah, that's
I
true.
love.
forgot.
Let's just make me like the most racist comic in KC. We should do that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Bro,
feel like-
you have so many steps to take.
You got it handled.
There's a lot of people I gotta beat. I
it was
understand
the
that.
third.
There's a ton of people I gotta beat.
Sitting right
I
next to
can't
your
do
left.
it. I can't do it with my material. I have to do it with my actions.
Your accents?
My
I feel like if you start beating the right, Jared, I feel like if you start beating the right people, you'll start being seen as the most racist comic in the Kansas City scene.
I can do that. Keith,
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Comedically.
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
You just have to submit and get published to The Blaze.
That doesn't sound that hard. That doesn't sound that hard.
What an ironic title for such a homophobic place. It's interesting.
I think it's for the book burnings.
Oh, yeah, fair
I
enough.
don't know. That's just what I thought.
Thomas, if everyone complete the statement. If everyone was a little more like me,
There wouldn't be very much funny jokes in the world. I don't know.
We'd all be a little gayer.
Yeah, that's very true.
There'll be no beard.
what would be we be a lot more?
We'd all have tiny mustaches.
We'd all, if people were more like me, they'd be a lot taller. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay.
It could get smaller.
I could be a little. I
Sure.
shrink a few inches.
So much taller.
I get. I get a little taller and a little tiny mustache.
They'd watch if
And I
people were
walk
more like
with a
me.
gaunt.
There would be a lot more views on.
The All the Marbles podcast.
There'd be a lot more. There'd be a
the-
lot more views on video essays about fucking movies that I've never watched. It's like, oh, this looks interesting. Let me watch a whole video essay on it, so I don't have to watch it.
Shout out to ChatGPT.
And also Lucy, starring Scarlett Johansson. Thomas, I think it's your card.
That's gay. Is that a red flag question? I forgot.
They complete the statement questions.
Oh.
The checkered flag is like a finish line.
Who got the last complete the statement? I think it was Jared.
I think it was you,
Was it?
but yeah,
I
it's not
didn't-
useful
I
to you right now.
didn't get- I haven't gotten a complete. This
Jared, complete the statement. I wish someone would.
How does that song go?
What?
This is a rap song, right?
I wish someone would.
So
I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I wish someone.
Ice Cube, right?
Oh, it might be.
Maybe. I just started listening to Ice Cube. I wish someone would listen to Ice Cube. That's what I wish. No, I mean, no, that's legit. I don't know if anybody has ever listened to, like, I'm sure somebody has, but recently listened to, like, Ice Cube's first album when he first left NWA. One of the best albums.
No
of all time.
Vaseline.
What song's in there?
And watch the movie Friday.
I never watched the movie Friday. I haven't watched it.
It's
No,
got
I've
Ice
never
Cube in
watched
it?
Friday.
Never
I
watched
know,
Friday?
I've never watched
Bruh.
Friday.
Just watch the video essay on it. It's good.
You watched the
Just
movie.
watched the video. Is that Thursday? Is that the prequel to Friday?
Yeah, sure.
Has that got Ice T in it? I got.
No,
It's Taylor's favorite
it's got Thomas Jane in it. The
What is that?
played
There's
the
a phone call
Punisher.
for you, sir.
That's an effects pedal.
U.S. President is calling you.
Hello.
You're fired.
Ah, shit. Did they get that? Did
You,
that pick
you can
up?
turn in your FX pedal and leave the studio now.
Why do you
no.
have? Why do you? What is this an FX pedal for like a guitar?
yeah.
It's a wah
It's a,
pedal.
it's,
He
it's
pushes
a
on.
multi effects pedal.
He uses it with his bare feet, dude.
So
Don't-
you set the effect, and then this pedal you can turn up or down
use it with
the
other people's
intensity,
pedals.
the effect on the.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you
know
play
stuff.
guitar?
Yeah.
Can you make guitar sounds with your mouth?
I don't like how Maggie is
Sometimes.
like
That's pretty
creaming
funny.
her jeans by saying yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Do you- I like to think you only have an acoustic guitar and an effects
You've
pedal.
been hanging around.
Like,
I love that the best visual gag to happen this episode is off camera. That's
we
fun.
gotta have a back camera. We gotta have a camera that faces that way.
You just really want there to be more cameras on this show.
I need a
You want
camera
3
there,
cameras
camera
here. You want a
there,
camera back there. We have a camera.
He just
right here
he just
already.
wants
It
to
doesn't-
make this impractical jokers is what he
Yes.
wants to do.
No, yeah, this is punked now. Look, there's a camera right there. There's a camera right there. You just got fucking punked, bud.
You thought you were gonna die, idiot.
You dummy. There's actually a fucking guy in that suit.
Thomas.
He's just a guy wearing a suit.
There's a guy wearing a suit. You just got punked. Guys don't wear suits.
Hey Thomas, complete the statement. Racism would be dead and gone if.
People were.
People, wait. Just
Race-
if people were?
Yeah, if people were if,
More white.
if humans No, if people were also dead and gone, if humans were extinct, then racism would be dead.
I think
You
we
think
just create
racism is a
one
uniquely human trait?
mass.
No, I don't think it's uniquely. Well, depends on how you define racism.
Okay, fair enough.
I keep looking back every time your ice maker goes off. It frightens
It does
me.
that. It'll do that.
Anybody want this last piece of pizza?
Oh wait, I just realized I'm supposed to make a joke, not tell my actual feelings. Fuck.
Well, you can do both. It's fine. This is a comedian's podcast, not a comedy podcast. That's fine.
Racism would be dead and gone if
Jared hadn't eaten the
if
last slice of pizza.
if I killed Jared. Because he's look at him. He's in blackface.
We could rename the podcast "Kill Jared" after the it'd be fun.
Yeah, and everyone does 1 minute of roasting Jared.
Nice. Well, Murad went to the bathroom, which means we have to gossip about him. So, Jared, what do you see in Murad's future?
A green card?
Okay.
A hairy pepperoni.
He's a believer.
Nobody eat that.
He saw her
pepperoni.
face. What do you see in
Then I saw her face.
In Murad's immediate future, probably he's going to be touching his own asshole with a thin layer of paper between it.
I wanted to do that.
You can once he comes out, you can go and it'll.
That's the room where people get to touch their own asshole.
Yeah.
I didn't want to touch my asshole.
Oh, Murad's
I wanted to
asshole.
touch Moran's asshole with a thin piece of paper.
I bet he's got a real tight turd cutter. Just ending poops in the middle just for exercise. Get that pelvic floor real nice and nice and tight.
How's your pelvic floor these days, Jared?
Could be better. Not bad.
Room for improvement.
Everybody can always have a little bit. I do Kegels. I'm
Nice.
doing Kegels right now.
Yeah.
Can you see them? I think my eyes
I can
widen
I can
just a
hear
little
it though.
He blinked.
Listen, after you have a baby, you gotta
Make the harmonica noises. Yeah.
the harmonica noises.
What?
The fuck
It
are
doesn't
you
matter.
doing? And
Thomas,
you got a
I think it's your
baby.
card.
Gotta make the heart. Is that a fishbowl?
Do you want more water?
It is a
fishbowl. It's a fishbowl with a handle and a spout that
Thank
acts
you.
like a pitcher.
Oh my god. Hey, why do you make her do this whenever you have people
Hold the
over,
mic up to the
Taylor?
glass. Hold
Yeah,
the mic up to the
I,
glass.
Why do
Because-
you force Ani to be...
Jared,
Because I'm a chauvinist at
put your
heart,
mic
Jared.
up to the
Yeah.
glass.
What do? Hey, pretend to be in a restaurant or something. Do what women do. You fuck.
Basically that
Ani,
without
I'm
the
joking.
accent. Yeah.
I got that.
Because I'm doing.
Hey, fucking thanks for the women.
I do a
We get
Batman
water
voice
filled
instead.
up.
We get water filled up.
Murad,
Si, señor.
Taylor,
Yes.
who
you take your
is the
No,
best
I got it.
the best fictional best friend?
Ooh, cool question.
I know. Thank you. I wrote it myself.
Have you guys played Mafia 2?
No.
I did, yeah.
I watched a video essay about it.
Oh my god!
Oh my
What
god!
the fuck, Ani?
Don't talk about Mafia, dude. You've been
Ani. It's not very restaurant-like of
Already
you.
trying.
never worked in
That's the clip. That's the clip. That's what we're gonna. That's the TikTok clip. It's gonna be the
me
crashing
hating
sounds
women.
and Jared
It's a
railing
super
at-
cut. Make it a super
God, I
cut.
fucking hate it when women fuck up around you.
There we go.
Make a super cut of him just saying stuff about women, and that's the cold
racist
open.
women.
I think
Hey Jared, can I get you real quick? Just say that you're not a feminist to the camera.
I voted for Hillary in 2016.
As a bit.
you're not old.
Yeah, I thought it'd be funny. Said, yeah, let the see her go in there and flounder around for a little bit. Let a little man take over.
And then you
Who
can.
was her running mate?
and the-
Who was Hillary's running mate?
That's a great question.
Tim Kaine.
Tim Kaine?
Yeah.
GG.
Who the fuck is Tim Kaine?
Very memorable, right?
Exactly, dude.
Do you know who? Oh no.
What a guess! You got 1 out of 547 guesses.
Do you know who
There's only 100
Trump's?
senators, you idiot.
Do you know who Trump's runner was?
Trump's
Said like co-runner or whatever, vice president.
Mike Pence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you didn't vote for him, but you know his.
Because I got to hear about it for 4 years. I didn't get to hear about Tim Kaine.
You knew it during elections, didn't you? Because Pence was a creepy motherfucker.
yeah.
I don't know what Tim Kaine looks like. I definitely knew what Mike Pence
Exactly,
looked like
before, yeah.
because he looked like a slug became a person.
Dude, it's
Like
it looks
he
good,
looked like a
from
handsome, like he's a handsome slug.
It looks like he's from Resident Evil.
Okay, yeah.
So tell us about Mafia
He's-
2.
Oh, his best friend. I can't even remember the names, but I remember the
Giuseppe.
ending, Sam.
Sam's best
I
friend.
think the big guy.
Oh.
So they're done with all the missions and then there's like a bigger mafia boss.
Gotcha.
They're taking you guys in 2 separate cars, and in the end, it tells your main character that you got everything. I mean, like misquoting, but they say prices. When they say price in the rearview mirror, you see the car that Sam is in takes a different turn. So it means they're gonna execute Sam, your best friend.
Gotcha.
He's
Just
basically
ruined Mafia
dying
2
for you without even him knowing.
Interesting.
So it's just kind of sad story. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe a
is
shit
he our
example, but if you
Christ
play
figure
it,
in
that's
that?
pretty good.
So
Everyone
your
cries it.
definition of a best friend is someone who dies for you without knowledge of doing so.
Yes.
And he'll be okay with that. You know?
So Jesus is your best friend?
Like you could say that.
Very
I don't want to name names on my podcast. We haven't labeled it yet.
Like he was a
Can you
prophet.
draw a picture of your best friend?
Just feeling things out. Yeah.
Show the camera. Show the camera.
Jared, I think it's your card.
If you name a stick figure Muhammad, is that still bad?
Yeah, stick that figure in your ass.
Murad, what's the best way to woo a woman?
Grabbing them by. Grab him by.
No, you misunderstand the question, Murad. It's not how to make a woman go, whoa!
Pretty good.
Is it draw a picture of Muhammad for them?
Uh,
What? that's what that was the thing we were saying.
Hey, Islam spans all races, okay? Except for redneck.
every religion is racist.
This is true.
Someone,
Our live studio audience
someone
is dying.
get the crucifix.
Check this out. Check this out. I'm high.
There's an alligator
Speaking of which,
chuckling over
who's
there.
got weed?
I'm high on love,
All right.
more like life.
Is that your final answer for wooing a woman, Murad? Did you have any?
Oh, I don't know. Does someone else have it?
You're more
Or
the
do you want me to
spray
just
and
make
pray
up
kinda guy,
another one?
yeah.
Do you want me to ruin the funny stuff and tell you something real?
Yeah.
I don't know. Being a gentleman,
Okay.
like even
Yeah, you're
holding
right.
it,
That was-
holding a car door. That's like something many guys
You gotta grab
probably
him by
have
the
done
pussy
for her.
like a gentleman.
Right, exactly. Ask
Yeah.
first.
You gotta be holding the door.
But
and
it
then-
doesn't
Oh,
mean
yeah.
no means no. You just have to ask. That's just one thing.
Yeah.
Right,
Just
let's
wait
get-
until it's implicitly okay.
No, wait
Then you're like-
until it's okay for you.
Yeah. And then you ask. You don't. And then you just keep asking. You when they answer, you just ask again until they're like, "What's wrong with you?"
Like
and then
James
you're like,
Bond?
"Well, I just yeah." Like
Yeah,
James
old-
Bond
old
did in that
James
shower.
Do you
Bond.
have
yeah.
to say?
Yeah.
Do you have to say, "May I grab your pussy"?
Yeah, you say, "Can I?" And then they're like, "Yeah," and you're like, "Well, may I?" And they're like, "Yeah," and you're like, "Will I?" And they're like, "Dude, why did you call me?"
Taylor, this is for you. Best brand slogan.
Grab him by the no.
Black Rifle Coffee. Grab 'em by the pussy.
Oh, we just lost that sponsor.
You lost that sponsor when you said no N words.
You need to have flashing lights in this moment. Like buy a smart bulb or something, press here and it starts flashing when there's a good joke on.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. Save so much on electricity.
Just
I think eat
one
fresh.
bulb.
I'll just say eat fresh. That's because that's all that's stuck.
You
in my
fresh?
mind.
You know,
So
eat
apparently
fresh.
It was,
It really didn't age well.
Subway?
It really didn't
That
age well.
slogan is Subway?
well, it's not fresh anymore. Is the problem?
Yeah, they got a lot of drug addicts working there. You ever been to a Subway and the lady's just like,
Dude, the last 2 times I walked into a Subway, it was empty. There was one employee, and when I walked in, I heard them audibly just go, "Ugh." And I don't know.
they found the vein.
That's how you woo a woman.
Give them heroin.
Take them to Subway, inject them with heroin, and then just go, ugh.
That's what they're saying. Women love the fence, man.
Yeah, you're just negging them.
My card.
I was gonna say
Right. Wait.
No, it's your card.
I was ready to just
I was testing, yeah.
be lazy. Murad, how would you discipline your children?
bit the shit out.
Why you gotta ask the only foreigner? You know he's gonna beat the shit out of him.
Hey, I have okay. I'm gonna be nicer. No, this is good. I don't reject that. You have to beat a kid up sometimes.
Thomas, you're making Jared look so good right now. This is
Listen.
This is why I'm glad I came.
If you don't want to do it physically, kind of get them addicted to heroin.
you just cut off cut off their heroin supply.
I do
Raise
think
them
A
badly
grades.
and then give them
They
heroin.
get great A grades from all the subjects, then you give them heroin.
Yeah. They fuck up. You just
Until
take
they
the
get a
heroin away
B.
for a week.
Yeah, once they get a B, then you take the heroin away. And they're like, ah,
I gotta do better.
I don't really think I'll suck your dick.
Nobody's gonna be cussed.
There's nothing better than Narcaning your kids, man. Just like Christmas morning. Fucking
Thanksgiving.
Merry Christmas. You get more Narcan.
ruining it.
Just the way Grandma used to.
Mom, get out of my fucking head. Get out.
But imagine if it only lasted for like 30 minutes to an hour and it didn't have any adverse effects on your body. Would you not do it? Like,
Heroin?
Heroin?
yeah.
Like
like you could get
there's
addiction or
no
nothing. It's like
addiction,
weed.
but there's no addiction. Can it still kill me?
No. I mean, as
Only
long
if
as
you
there's like
overdose.
you don't do there's like a you're like they don't do crazy amount like
Yeah. Like I can go to the hospital and get a fentanyl drip if I'm like hurting enough. That's the thing.
True.
I can be
You can't
on
just.
fentanyl.
No,
It's
this
not.
is
It's
not
not
about
It's not a
pain, dude.
Subway. You can't just order.
No, I'm saying like if
Like,
I'm
let me get the
I'm
foot
saying if
long
I'm
fentanyl
in
drip
pain, they will give you a fentanyl drip.
on Italian herbs and cheese, please.
I mean, heroin
nurse is
does
just like,
look
"Ugh."
like you're coming for an hour.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, I do a little bit of heroin. Do I get the scars?
no nothing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing heroin. Who's gonna go? Oh no!
Yeah,
if I don't
right.
want
The
to do
scars,
it.
I
like
don't want
There's
it.
no effects, but I get to feel heroin.
You
for
know
an
that
hour?
anybody who has ever done it says that it's the best thing they've ever felt, and they'll
Absolutely.
never get that high again.
Yeah,
Strange.
that's why you do
Like
it again and again, more
intravenously?
and more and more.
Or
Comment
Intravenously,
below.
No,
I'm
you're
not
eating
sure.
it.
Yeah, probably.
you could snort it.
Yeah, maybe not that.
Yeah, like they did in,
You can't have to-
I feel like
Pulp
snorting
Fiction.
anything is the worst. Is like the most painful way to do it.
That's why it's good.
Jesus.
I haven't done any drugs. Like I've smoked weed and I've microdosed
Bro,
mushrooms
with
at
that
all.
with that nose, probably killing it.
Yeah, the
You
guy,
can do
the
a
guy,
lot of cocaine.
the guy at the party with the mirror. When he sees me, he's like, "Say, get that guy out of here." Make sure to spread the lines out with that guy. He's gonna suck them all up in one straw.
They call him J. Edgar at the parties.
2 at 1.
Yeah. Like, and he's gonna say, "Oops," but he did it on purpose.
He's like, oh shit, my bad. 6 lines.
I brought my own straw. It's a Slurpee scoop. Murad. No, I think this one would be fun. This question would be fun if I could just guess everyone's answer.
Okay.
Because this is the worst. And
Say your answers before you ask the question. Say what you think we're gonna say to it, and then ask Murad the question.
We can all go around
I feel like we're only
Answer.
asking Murad.
Just ask if it's a good question. We can all answer. How about
All
that?
right, fine. Worst parentheses most severe relationship deal breaker.
Can you start yourself first? So I get to have an idea. What are we talking about? Breakup, or you realize it, but you still don't
I
realize
like
it?
deal breaker.
Like-
My most recent ex, I broke up with her because she confessed to me that she voted for Trump.
And that's the reason.
No, there was a
That
lot more
makes-
reasons. She also.
If anything, that makes her hotter.
I'm a bad girl.
You should. There was some other stuff. We got. Yeah.
But that's the worst, most severe relationship deal breaker for you.
No, not worst, most severe. I think tries to kill you. Probably be the biggest deal
That's
breaker.
just hot. What are you talking about?
Like,
Physically?
I think like the parameters like outside of trying to murder you,
Okay.
like
Trying.
normal stuff.
He said Trump
Normal
before
We've
that.
all been we've all tried to get murdered, but
He opened with Trump, then went
Yeah,
to that.
Yeah.
that leaves it pretty open to everything else.
Yeah. Just tell us. You
Most
just didn't like her
severe-
enough anymore. You just start finding things like, oh my god, she tried to kill me and bullshit.
I think she can try to stab me, but don't
Just-
fucking vote for that guy.
But she still loves me.
But the way she confessed to me was like we were in like the relapse recovery part of the relationship.
When they
you
were
know?
on Molly.
No, like we were breaking up and trying to get back together like a few
Yeah.
times. And we lived in the same apartment complex just across the parking lot from each other. I had gotten off of work and she had to wake up early. It's a UH-64 Delta Black Hawk helicopter.
That sounds like a washing machine.
It's a very fast
It's
moving
just air
washing machine.
conditioning.
The camera zooms in on a Black Hawk, and then the camera goes into the Black Hawk, and there's a washing machine running.
I'm Rod Sterling.
I'm sorry, what?
Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
I forgot what the question
you-
was, dude.
Most severe deal breaker for a relationship. But I was explaining how
She's trying to kill you.
no, I was like, I have plans to go because I went to her room to say goodnight because she was going to sleep. She wanted me to stay there, and I had plans with my younger brother and my roommate to hang out. And I was like, bye, I'm leaving. And she knew that I couldn't turn down an argument. Like, we would stay up to like 3 in the morning arguing about shit.
Hot.
And so she just goes, when I'm like, no, I'm going to go. I told Kenny and Tanner we were going to hang out. And she just goes, I voted for Trump. And I was like, fuck you.
You're a
And I
fucking,
left.
you're a fucking sociopath. You asked for that to happen. You could have left. You stayed.
No, I was like, hey, did you not?
Like you tried to. You said you wanted to argue.
No, that time it was like,
I'm
thanks for the
attacking you
thanks for
right
the
now. I'm
excuse.
playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
Sorry, I broke your heart.
Jared, what's your most severe
If
relationship
like
deal breaker?
like if in a budding relationship, if
Just in any relationship, what's the
No,
thing
but
that
here's the thing is
absolutely, no
what I'm
matter
gonna
how much you like
say
this person,
is like this is gonna cut it off early. I'm not finding
Okay.
out. Like if I find out that you're like, and I mean this in the best way possible. If you're just like dumb, if like you don't know anything about anything and
Okay.
you're really only concerned about watching cartoons,
And
I'm
podcasts.
out.
So you're not into kids, is what you're saying.
Pretty much, yeah.
that's good.
That's not.
That's
Humble
good.
brag.
Biggest relationship deal
Like
breaker.
if
a
your
child.
favorite favorite TV show for the reason that you love the drama, if you like Teletubbies and go to 5th grade,
Like I tried that once, it
out.
did not work out.
Are the children
I'm
still
out.
watching Teletubbies?
They should do it.
actually,
That
I
was
think
the
they
shit,
just
dude.
started. I think they just made a new Teletubbies. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't realize that they had like there was a TV.
There was a TV in there.
Skibbity Teletubbies. Let's go.
If you're a Teletubby,
fuck
Okay,
is
I'm
what
out.
did you
If
think it
you're-
was?
I didn't ask questions.
No,
I was
but
just
like,
like, ah.
if you're really like if you just show up to your job to get a paycheck and then go home and then just
Watch Rick and Morty.
watch Rick and Morty, and then you wake up, and then you go home, and then you wake up, and then you go to work, and then you go home, and that's the only thing that you feel like doing.
Jared, we would never have worked out between the years 2016 and 2018.
Perfectly fine with me. But I just all I'm saying is I want somebody with some kind of fucking ambition.
So you can't date depressed people? Is that what you're saying?
I've dated plenty of depressed people. That's how I get into relationships with them. I get them at their low point, and I bring them up.
That's stonks.
I buy low, I sell high.
After you get them on heroin when they're really
I
high.
buy low, I get them on heroin, and then I sell
low.
low.
I traffic them.
Okay, that's a lot of deal breakers.
Guys, if you're actively doing heroin, that's another one. If you're like, if you're like, I don't do drugs or anything. Like I smoke a little bit of weed, but like if you're like, I love cocaine. I'm like, I'm probably fine. I'm out.
Like who's
I'm
he?
cool.
Who's that? Who's cocaine?
Super
Like I
valid.
can look past a little bit of cocaine, but like if you're like, no, I
Like,
love cocaine and I do it every week. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's that way, and it's probably that way with weed too. Like I dated a girl that was a pothead, and it was kind of the same thing. Where it's like she would just come home, smoke pot, wake up, go to work, come home, smoke pot, go to work. I was like, oh,
At least she had a job.
You're just
To
I
pay for the
guess.
weed.
But like no, whenever I started dating her, she didn't have a job, and then she like was forced to get a job to get this pay rent, and she hated it. And I'm like, all right, well,
I mean, that's
you gotta
pretty much
you gotta
every
figure
woman.
out. You gotta figure out what life is.
feel like that's
Wait,
all
what did you
humans.
just say?
I said what you also wanted to say.
I didn't say. Well, I didn't say anything. Murad, you go.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, if you're a woman, I'm out.
I can guess Murad's biggest deal breaker.
Yeah, I
He's
didn't
also
say
a
it.
foreigner.
Yes, exactly. I was gonna say citizenship. How did you know, buddy?
I
That's
started to get a cramp.
exactly what I was gonna say. Taylor, you say, then I go with my question. Was it my turn to ask the question? I don't think it was my turn.
I think if you have a cat, no.
If you have a cat,
There's another skewer at your foot.
Oh, I believe that. That's from another episode, I guess.
how often? How many of these skewers do you got?
As many as we
Better
need.
than they look.
Oh my God, what are those?
Oh, we got more
my
food.
God,
She fumbled the
She let all that
on the
praise
goal.
go to her friend.
Look, she tried to be cool.
Oh man.
Gosh, dang it!
Oh.
Oh, that's Murad's.
Ani,
Oh,
Jared's gonna tear into you for
It's
that.
tradition
Holy
to
shit.
lick the table
Funny.
at this podcast.
It tastes so good, but now the table gets to taste them.
That's how my birthday went.
Oh no! Do I eat it with the paper? Okay, here I go.
What's this icing?
Champagne.
What?
icing.
Wait, hold on. What?
Hey, really good.
Champagne icing?
With champagne icing.
Man. What a way to hop off
I
the
think
wagon.
my favorite part of this podcast is we're all smacking. What'd you say?
It's like, what a way to hop off the wagon. Unknowingly. No, I'm just kidding. I drink all the time.
Guys, I was sober, but then I had champagne in my icing.
Good, because this icing is roofied, just so you know. But
If you're a girl that loves getting roofied, I'm out.
yeah, like if you're into being choked, you know, like it just.
So you
No,
just
I'm- I'm
why,
in
why
on that
Jared?
one.
So
Because
you're
you only
into-
like it when they're not expecting.
So you're only into vanilla sex.
What'd you say?
You're only into vanilla sex.
I'll take
Vanilla
strawberry.
sex? No,
Yeah.
I said I.
No heroin. No.
He's not vanilla,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah, I generally don't like sex with heroin.
Sex with cocaine, on the other hand.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm like, if that makes me vanilla, then.
I feel like you do the heroin after the sex, right?
If you do it before, you'll catch the high mid climax.
If you do heroin, you don't even try
You
to
won't
have
stop
sex.
climaxing.
You just,
You'll come and you won't stop coming.
And you might be.
and you don't stop coming, 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 and you don't stop coming.
Jared and Jared.
coming, you don't stop it coming, you don't stop it coming,
Wait,
you
no,
don't
did
stop it
Murat,
coming.
Murat, did you ask the
Song's
religious
called
Don't stop
heroin.
coming, don't stop.
I'll put it back.
Don't stop coming.
Don't stop coming, you don't stop.
the relationship deal breaker?
Don't stop, and you're coming. This is the rest of the podcast, by the way. Don't stop coming. All that stop is a coming. Don't stop coming. Don't stop coming.
Are you
just
gonna
mute my
reconsider?
mic?
Are you gonna reconsider your editing
Yeah.
position?
Don't
No, I'm
sing
just
in
gonna.
blackface.
No, I'm just gonna. Thomas.
Also, don't negative this so it looks like I'm in blackface.
Thomas. Complete the statement. People can show their love to me by.
I'll do later.
I don't know, hanging out with me and asking me my opinions on stuff and sharing their opinions on stuff and eating food together and lots of blowjobs.
So physical touch.
And words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation like, oh my God.
And quality time.
Oh my God. Huge cock.
My
I
dad's
love giving blowjobs to you. You're so cool. I also love eating food with you. Love giving you blowjobs. These are all things I've said.
That's why
to
they
him.
make such good
Why do
golfing
you make it
partners.
sound like a Japanese robot?
So good. So good. Food good. Blow sex good. Blow good now.
I love low battery. Low battery.
insert 500 yen.
That's it. It's only like $5.
Yeah, that's how you keep them coming.
That's funny.
You don't stop coming and you don't stop coming.
Taylor,
Oh yeah.
the first time, ellipsis, you fell in love.
First time I fell in love. Okay.
I feel like we asked you this last time I was on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Change your answer. Give a different
Yeah.
answer.
Mix
First
it,
time-
mix it up a little bit.
The first time I fell in love, I was on a walk. I was on a walk with a lady, and now this is a boring story.
Thank you for defining it was a lady.
Yeah, we would have thought less of you if it was.
Named Thomas. No,
say that.
Freaking the sheets, lady in the streets, Thomas Hughes.
That's what your Tinder bio said.
Hey.
Sorry, grinder.
Down for a swap.
Dane is getting wet right now.
Hey, what does that mean?
What?
Down for a swap.
Like I'll suck your dick if you suck mine.
Suck
like-
my dick.
It's like scratching your back, except the funny thing about your back is
boy, I've been using
Wonder if
Facebook
that'll
Market
work.
wrong.
I wonder if that'll work on my girlfriend. Hey, I'll suck your dick. If you suck mine. I'll suck your dick first.
It just cuts it. No, you could do it at the same time at that point because you just have the. She just while you're you don't
you
even have
ever
69
sucked a
at
penis?
that point because it's detachable. No,
What did you
what?
just say? Detachable.
No, it doesn't.
You
I'm just saying.
think I'm
it-
sucking
the-
the strap on?
No,
not
I
a
was
strap on.
thinking-
It would be strapped.
If it's a device.
Something that's dick
Yeah?
shaped that's used functionally as that. You'd be sucking on a dildo while she's sucking your dick. You're sucking her
What does
dick.
that
No,
do for her?
you
other
do
than
that.
Is that a humiliation?
No,
thing?
no, no.
Yeah, probably.
It vibrates
What is that?
accordingly
Sometimes.
how
It
you
looks hot
perform on it.
sometimes.
It's like watching someone suck on something. It's hot.
It
Yeah.
is.
There we go.
It's
I'll
really
remember
hot.
that.
Yeah, don't you think that it's fun to
10
watch?
times hotter when you can feel it.
Can
though.
I get a bucket? I'm about to throw up.
Wait, I know.
Ha.
Wait,
This is me sucking on something.
I also
Maggie recognizing in real time
I
that
don't like
she
that.
has a nervous system.
I'm lost. What?
It's pretty good.
I can feel things.
Humble brag.
What?
What was your rating for the
You
psychopath
can
test?
feel things? Is she a
98.
Japanese robot?
Real true story. 90,
She's getting consciousness,
guys.
98th percentile.
Insert 500 yen.
Donate $5 if you want to see her. Do some other things.
Jesus Christ.
Donate 500 subs. Is that how this
Yeah, we
works?
could be Twitch streaming this. What are you doing?
You can donate on YouTube too.
Yeah, we could be YouTube streaming this right now. We're missing out on money, dude.
No, we're not.
He's like, who the fuck is we? You
It's
got a mouse?
unedited. You just post it on YouTube, and then you post the whole VOD onto YouTube as a video.
Sounds like you got this figured out.
Bro, No.
Rod,
I don't know why you disagree with me.
Rod, I think it's your card.
Bro, no.
No, it was Jared. What was it? Jared? Just
I haven't gone in a while.
You haven't got
It's Jared's card.
Pull card.
So I did the fell in love, and I
Oh,
asked
gotcha.
you,
Yeah.
and we talked about you going on a walk, and
Yeah,
then
and then we
it
now
devolved.
we're here.
Taylor, what
Okay.
is your favorite? What is this? What is your favorite obscure animal and
Okay.
why? What is an obscure animal?
True. Yeah. I like the thing for the obscure animal because like we had someone say capybara and then everyone was like, oh yeah, we all love capybaras, and it's like, okay, well, rip.
Yeah, you got to
You
tell
know,
me about
everyone
a new
knows about
animal.
the capybaras. Yeah.
Don't they all have like a no?
But
That's
here's the
koala
thing,
bears,
and
that's
here's
syphilis.
a bit of my tism
chlamydia?
about capybaras. Are you talking about koalas?
Koalas.
Yeah,
No, he
koalas
was.
got a
We
little
were.
bit of
Yeah.
chlamydia. I
Third
must be
base.
part koala.
You got me on tempo, and I hate you for it.
Deserve to laugh on tempo alone.
That's I didn't see Whiplash, but I think that okay. Favorite obscure animal, probably. I like the tardigrades. Tardigrades are cool.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, tardigrades are fun.
Yeah.
What's the?
They live forever. They're like a microscopic organism that looks kind of like a little bear, if a caterpillar
Is it-
fucked,
So you
if a
couldn't-
caterpillar fucked a koala, fucked the little Among Us characters, it would look like a tardigrade.
And a sandworm or sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
Their mouth looks
I have
weird.
one answer.
What?
Hot.
It's got 8 legs.
Yeah, it looks like it could suck your dick real good, dude.
Yeah.
And it's microscopic and can live in the
Yummy.
vacuum of space and lives forever. Yeah.
I'm getting microscopic orgasms.
Episode title.
All right, let's go. First date or whatever.
Ooh, that's what. Sorry, I was thinking of mine. You know what a tin rack is?
Nope.
Is that like when you buy
Oh my
beer
god, this
in-
question is so terrible. It's gonna make me sound terrible.
Hell
and
yeah,
I feel
dude.
like Thomas, you're the best person to ask this.
Okay, I believe you.
Should a man always pay on the first date? Question number 1.
I feel like this is a settled topic.
No, question number 1. Question number 2, which is gonna make me sound terrible. What about lesbian, gay, and non-binary dates? Like it had to specify.
Well, this is a settled
Talk
issue.
to the people,
This is a
Thomas.
settled
Is this
issue.
like if he's going on a date with a lesbian?
What if the man goes on a
What
date with a
about
lesbian?
you go on a date with
if
someone?
I'm dating a lesbian, which I have,
Yeah.
do I pay?
On the first date.
What if I go on a date with someone who's not interested
Dear
in me?
Abigail,
What if I force someone? What if I force a lesbian to go on a date with me? What if I force someone to go on a date with me? Do I pay then? What if I get a cool, hot little NB to go on a date with me, huh? Do I pay then? What the fuck was that?
that was
Whenever
that was a book by
That was
Slavoj
a
Žižek.
ghost of a lesbian.
Zizek.
Do you split the bill if you go on a date with a lesbian?
Well, Thomas is supposed to tell us.
Okay, it does.
Aw.
I'm taking my reports.
No.
You're supposed to eat out.
No, I was going to answer the question earnestly. So honestly, thank you for
laying that
saying
runway.
the joke first. But I just think if you propose the date, then you're the one that pays.
Correct answer. What if you're lesbian, gay, or non-binary?
Then you burn in hell.
That's the title of the podcast.
Is this thing on?
Burn in hell.
We
And
do
put
check
some
the box
flames
titles
on
now
the
for
thumbnail.
Yeah. There's usually flames on the thumbnail. Okay. Boop. I was about to ask whose card it was. Ooh. Thomas. Yo, complete the statement. I'd be gay if it weren't for.
Pansexualism.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'd be.
God.
You don't have to only be gay or straight. Like you can.
He's attracted to souls.
I'm attracted to people who are willing to suck my dick.
Hey,
Based.
me too.
Based.
Do you care if they have Down syndrome?
I care.
But it's not a deal breaker.
I don't know.
Yeah, that wasn't in the
Do you pay?
Yeah,
Do you
that's not
pay?
one of your
There's
red
a-
flags.
in your deal
as
breaker.
long
There's a
as they
reason
don't
why
vote
I
for
deleted
Trump,
Instagram,
They
okay?
can't have Down syndrome, though.
Are you paying for dinner?
Well, I'm sure they have like a fucking WIC card or something that we could use.
A WIC card?
Oh no,
If
that's
they have Down syndrome?
yeah.
The Department of Women and
Food stamp.
Infants
Food
and
stamp.
Children?
Is a
Why
food,
do you think-
food stamp.
What if
Why
it's
do you think all people with Down syndrome
Okay.
I don't know.
food
They're wards
stamp?
of the state. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a little controversial. How about
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
now
get a
it's a
little
little
controversy in
controversial?
here. What we're
how
talking- what we're
about the
calling all
person you're
Down-
sleeping with is your teacher?
What
Is
about
this
it?
something that you're experiencing right now? Blink twice if that's true.
No, as guys, everyone dreamed about it, but woman probably that's creepy.
No.
If we're in high school
Yeah,
and
something
we're
like that.
sleeping with our teacher,
Yeah, you have a hot teacher.
I
I
have
have
a
a hard
women
enough
talk about-
time trying to sleep with other girls my age. I don't know why.
I'm saying what if the other way
Then I
happened
would
to
have
you?
been molested. That's what that would have been.
But, no, that was
what that
that's what you
is.
think too as a guy.
What?
If you sleep
Miss-
with
If I was in college, it'd be a
My-
little bit different because
my-
then I'm dumb. But
My
Yeah,
eighth
like-
grade Performance 1 teacher, Miss Tardif. Whew, she could have got it so good.
See, thank you, real man here. Thank you.
But no, I know women that like were sexually attracted to their teachers too. It's not.
sure.
It's
That's what I'm
just
saying.
young.
But
They
that's
also probably
hilarious.
It's
have
just
daddy issues,
hormones.
but-
People are
No,
attracted
no,
to people. Next question.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. But okay, you guys are like, oh, what if? But you guys aren't thinking about the
He's
other
gonna-
side.
he's gonna vote
what
for
if
Kamala
a
because-
45-year-old man is attracted to a 16-year-old girl? That's the other side of that.
Is she Britney Spears in 2001?
That's no, hold on.
Because that was
That's the other side of that.
He's
Yes,
still
what if-
famous and rich, so no problem there.
all of the talk shows that she went on when she was like 16. They were all talking about her like.
Yep.
Yeah, that
it
wasn't
was
okay
crazy.
either. Like,
That's the bit, Jared.
Jared is a ward of the state.
sorry.
Don't do sloth.
No.
We have to change the intro to the podcast now to include. Don't do sloth. Don't even do Kermit.
It's your card tops.
Can I do Ray Romano?
Do Kermit singing Johnny Cash. I hurt myself. Johnny Cash hurt.
I hurt myself today
That's nice.
to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real.
Now Elmo.
I forget the rest of the words. Through Elmo's chest or something like that.
All right, you're gonna be the subject matter expert for this next question.
Oh fuck! I was gonna give you applause, but I accidentally hit
Guys, I'm pivoting my comedy to only
fans.
impressions.
Oh, okay.
Gentlemen, that's how you woo a woman.
That's how you-
With Elmo impression. Can you say, do you like it?
No, and then whenever
That's a
you
lot.
come, you gotta do like what Muppets do whenever they're excited. Just fucking.
They call it wilding out.
Also, hey, back to this. You're telling me a Down syndrome guy isn't fucking you the hardest you've ever been fucked?
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Answer that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they are. Well, they don't
No,
have.
I'm telling you that they're not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that
I used
Wow.
I used to have a big.
That didn't make it sound any better.
exactly.
How old was he?
Wait, do you know this? Have you had is this experience?
Are you talking about Taylor?
Ah.
When he comes to see your tartar's house.
That was it was so funny for so
Chicken
long,
baguette.
Jared, and then okay.
All right, Jared, you're gonna be the subject matter expert for this next question.
Does it have to do with impressions or voices?
No, food. Best limited edition.
I also like that whenever it started, I was like, guys, I'm on a new diet. And then I sat here and I binge ate for the past half hour.
Best limited edition food item, past or present.
Nice.
It was limited edition at the time. It's now discontinued, and that is the quesarito at Taco Bell.
Yeah!
Where's that at?
Great.
Item.
What?
Where's
was
that
great.
at?
It's at Taco Bell.
Oh, I don't
Okay,
know.
so
I
yeah.
never go there.
Yeah, well, they don't have it anymore. Although
No
they-
one out
I
tacos
know
the
they
Bell.
have all the fucking ingredients. I know they do because their grilled cheese burrito is essentially a quesarito with the cheese on the outside.
Dude, the bacon grilled cheese burrito was.
I mean, if you ask in a Mexican restaurant, they can make it for you and charge you like
A
quesadilla
they
price.
can't make the quesarito. It's a burrito with queso. They can't do that.
Yeah, idiot.
They're not fucking magicians.
It's good. It's good.
What about the
Their
color?
brains cannot conceive,
A
perceive.
burrito with cheese.
Wow, cheese on the outside.
Well, no, that's the grilled cheese burrito. The quesarito was something completely different. It was spicy. You could get it with fucking. I got it with seasoned beef, and it had the melted
Dude,
cheese.
you-
It was a different cheese.
This was a
burping
bad
as I'm saying
question.
it.
What
Subject
if my
matter
cheese kicked
expert.
in?
Oh fuck! Now I want a quesarito.
What about the colored ketchups? Like the green
Those were
or
good.
purple ketchup.
It was
But like
ketchup
I
with
was-
food coloring. I never.
Yeah. So this was.
It's not like an extra
No.
ingredient. It's just a food coloring.
No, it's just a food. It came out whenever like Shrek and the Grinch was coming out. This was like early 2000s.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I never had any.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't think they killed with the merch on that.
It was Heinz. It was Heinz' heyday.
It was Heinz, yeah.
Everybody was getting slimed. It was nuts.
they were starting producing products they didn't even need to. They were just having fun.
Welcome
No,
to
it was
capitalism.
just-
Yeah.
It was just ketchup, but green. They also did.
And it was
purple.
like
They
you
did
could
purple
draw. You
ketchup.
can draw on your plate. You can draw on your.
And then your parents were like, "Stop wasting all the fucking ketchup. It costs $7 a bottle, and it's 2002."
I missed the purple M&Ms. Jared, it's your card.
They don't have purple M&Ms anymore.
No.
No, it's the world's too woke these days.
Yeah, that's the woke mom got rid of the purple M&Ms because the purple was the purple M&M voted for.
It was for International Women's Day.
They did the purple ones.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the woke mom canceled International Women's Day.
Yeah. Not inclusive enough.
Thomas, when's the first time you realized your parents don't know everything and aren't perfect?
I think I knew that like all the time.
And
'Cause,
then they
like-
start saying this gay shit.
Well, like when they sent me to my room, I'd be like, "What the fuck?" You know?
Yo, I hate it when I parents send me to my room. I go there and I fucking sit in my room and I
so
play Live
entitlement runs in the family.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
It's yeah.
I hated it when my dad brought me to the bar when I was 7.
You knew at 7 that you shouldn't be at a bar?
I was like, "Hey guys, I'm the only one here,
Yeah.
and you're putting me in front of the gambling machine for $5."
Were
so.
you a cute kid?
Well, I was a cute kid. I was
He,
a
he was
I a
using you
little
to.
towhead.
He was using you to pick up women.
It's possible.
He's like, "Hey, Jared,
It's
watch
very
this."
possible.
You
She's
abused
like,
it.
"Woo!" It was more of it's Taco Tuesday and I don't have a babysitter, so we're gonna go down. And I lived in there was one bar / one restaurant.
You don't fuck around on Taco
in-
Tuesday.
I mean, I grew up in a town of like 300 people, so it was just kind of the only place to go. But at the same time, I still don't think it was appropriate for me to be there. All
What
right,
time?
guys,
What
next
time?
question.
What time of day? What time of day was it?
It was 9 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
And my dad would take me. My dad would take us to a bar to teach us how to play pool,
Yeah.
but we would leave by 6.
Yeah. You go to like Applebee's and learn how to play fucking pool. You go to like
What
family
Applebee's has a billiard table?
Listen, guys, I lived in a small town of 300 people. We had an Applebee's that had a pool table. All right, guys.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I think Murad is your pick'ems.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting question. I mean, this question is me asking someone that question to ask the other person, which is weird. Who in the room is most prepared for an economic collapse? So I'm asking you to answer this question. I don't know how this works. Or
is
am I
this-
supposed to answer myself?
Is this like a like
Yeah,
a,
no,
like
you
a
asked.
full
Like, is-
economic like this is apocalypse style economic collapse?
I think the card is asking you.
Yeah, I think that's
No,
the
the
most
cards-
reasonable. But like all the logic until the
Maybe it's a group question.
Yeah, Thomas, who do you think that the is? We'll start with Thomas, and if people want to
Yeah.
chime in.
Do you think you are to a certain degree? Yes, we can start from there.
He's got enough Dogecoin, man. He's gonna.
Yeah,
mean,
when
I-
there's an economic collapse,
going to the
let's
moon.
do digital.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of stuff left over from the army, if that's what you're asking.
Talking about heroin.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, bath salts.
And,
No, I don't know. I don't know what would prepare one for an economic collapse. Jared lives in a house,
I do. I have a lot of money stored up, so
Yeah.
but if it's an economic collapse, then your money would be worthless.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I think you need to have a
That was
garden or farm.
I got a lot of money in my house.
Yeah,
so I'll
Jared,
be-
for, like,
Jared's got like a prepper basement filled with canned peaches cans, but inside the canned peaches cans are just wads of cash.
I mean, true economic
Idiots.
You know
collapse
what's crazy
is
is my dad did give me like for 3 years in a row. He
$2
just
bills.
gave me. He did give me $2 bills. Did your dad give you $2 bills?
No.
So he would also.
He just
give me,
knows the
You
type.
just have a look
He gave me silver dollars. Like that's cool. You get
It wasn't
silver,
worth two.
but it was more for the price of silver. Like just in case money goes down, you'll have this silver to rely on,
Yeah.
where you can sell it for $6 an ounce.
economic collapse.
And I have 1 ounce, so
I guess it's in two scales. Global economic collapse means anarchy, or temporary economic collapse like 2008
Yeah.
crisis. So if it's like something for a few years, and
Oh,
who
if
can
it's
survive?
just like a recession, then
Yeah.
I'll be fine because I work
Yeah,
at a
we've-
nice restaurant, and rich people don't really feel those like periodic recessions.
Here you go. Here you go. That's a good answer. I
Nice.
think my job is like very depend on. I mean, it's necessary, but also companies can get away with less employees instead of having more than one.
Mm.
So I think if there's a like true economic collapse, my job may not be as important to society.
Valid.
Yeah,
Mm.
like farmers and that kind of.
I think
producing.
I've thought about it like since like 2020, whenever there was like, hey, this is going down the shitter. That was like, I started making a bug out bag. It really consisted of one survival book and a calculator and a flashlight.
Nice.
And that's
Why the calculator?
No
that's as far
compass?
as I got. Just in case I needed to do math.
Answer these riddles 3.
That's real. If it's an economic collapse,
the
you need to
square
rely
root
on
of-
something.
Yeah.
You still need to be able to calculate trajectories and stuff like that. I mean, it's not a graphing calculator. but
Gotcha.
You need to be able to do advanced math.
Yeah.
And I don't know
what's
advanced math
what's the
do.
ballistic equation?
It's like it goes like
A
this.
calculator's not going to help
E
you.
equals MC.
That's not even
Boom.
true. How would it not?
If you
Murad.
don't already know the ballistic
God.
equation,
I'm not talking about like shooting something, but I'm talking about like I could divide.
Nice.
Me with UMB glasses. How
Hell
do I
yeah.
look?
You look ready for an economic collapse.
You're
I
at
like
least
that.
the coolest guy in the economic collapse.
you look like they ran out of
I
toasters.
know where I'd go. I know, like, if it's full on apocalypse, I'm going to a warehouse, like to a Walmart. No, 100%. I'm going to a Walmart warehouse because there is
A lot of
already stored
non-perishables.
up a ton of non-perishables, a
Lot of
ton
water.
of
And
clothes,
they
a
had the
ton of
doors open
water.
for you.
Where we dropping, boys? Warehouse. Let's drop warehouse.
Oh, is that Jared? Let him in.
And it's a ton of room. It's a ton of room to hide. You can make a good fortune. You get a good team going. Fucking other
Zombies.
people. We're hiding from
Oh,
other
then if
people.
they know there's a warehouse, no chance. You're not the only person knowing
They
there's a
won't go
warehouse.
to a warehouse. They always go to stores. You see that in every TV show. They're like, they run out and they get everything at the store. Go to the source.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So we
Kill
just
the
need
security
we need to
guard.
find Bass Pro's supply
Bass
center.
Pro would also not be a bad idea because there's so much fucking jerky in that place.
You know what I'm saying?
You just get jerky, and they also have fish readily available right there for you to take.
Murad, complete the statement. When I'm down, I count on blank to cheer me up.
Michael Blank.
Hell yeah. Open mic night. It's back, baby. Go to Michael Blank on YouTube. Subscribe and watch Open Mic Night.
That's my answer.
Is that his?
Yeah, he's at
series?
1,000 subscribers now.
Nice.
Crazy.
Dang.
It's good.
That's pretty
It's good. Shout out. Come on the show. Okay.
Has he not been on the show?
Yeah, he's been on the show.
I figured. He's got nothing else to do.
Yeah. Thomas.
Thomas, if you put glasses on, we all will have glasses.
Yes.
Hey,
Guys,
yeah.
I don't have sunglasses.
It
though.
doesn't matter.
You could wear
stand
2
out.
pairs of
Oh, yeah,
prescription
yeah.
glasses.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Don't break them. They're made for normal human hair.
And also, I can't afford to replace them.
Where's my card?
It is your
Wait, are
card.
these the glasses you wear every day?
Yes.
They're dirty as fuck, dude.
Yeah. So am I.
They're
Kill
dirty
yourself.
as fuck. Are you made of dust bunnies?
I'm 70% dust bunnies.
Can you guys see my eyes under this sunglass? Or I can just take a nap. Can you see it
Moron.
if I close my eyes?
The worst, most fucked up thing a parent has ever told you.
A parent?
Yeah. Worst, most fucked up thing.
I mean, does it have to be related to them being
Just
parent?
a parent.
Or it being fucked up thing, you know?
I guess it doesn't say your parent.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that
Another
person is
The
a
most
parent.
fucked up thing.
That person is a parent, but they killed someone, so...
Well,
Those two
what
things
did
mean
they
nothing
say?
else.
What did
something
Casey
fucked up.
Anthony
Yeah,
say to
but
you?
it's yeah.
I don't know.
It's not fucked up that Casey Anthony says hello.
It's very fucked up that the parents these days do not beat their kids. I think they should do that. I suggest that, especially
It's a bit, guys. It just wasn't funny.
especially if they're older.
How old to how old?
18 to 35.
All right, can I
Okay,
imagine?
18 to 35.
Yeah,
Beat your 18 to 35-year-old kids more, parents. Do it.
Yeah,
your
beat them
adult
beat them in public, beat them at a restaurant.
UFC
Let
match.
Get them
know
through the
who's
streets.
boss.
In a cage match.
Get the fucking gloves
Message
out.
from Pretty Good
Come
Enough
on.
Studios.
Classic evading the question, Murad. All right, it's fine. It's unresolved. We get it.
It is. Jared, you want to round us out with our last card, probably? As we
Yeah.
As long as we get
9/11.
laughs, that's what matters.
Oh, does the podcast always end on 9/11?
It
Wait,
ends around
can
9/11, yeah.
Since it's the last one, can
the
we
end
do
of
a
all
group?
things.
Can we do a group?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do a group?
2 fingers
All right.
crossed.
What's the best way for someone to make you feel loved? This. I feel like we already had this.
Yeah,
We
we
had
had a
this-
first
you
date
said-
question.
suck
that was similar
my
to that.
dick.
Grab a new card real quick.
We'll do another best one for everybody. The best exercise.
Kegel.
I agree. I want everyone to do Kegels. I don't have to, but
It's not just for sex, okay?
but mostly for it.
It preserves continence in your later years.
Did
How are you preserving Europe?
Yeah.
Did you ladies who listen
do
to
the outro.
Fairman talk
By
about
reducing
woman
our
and health?
CO2 emissions. No.
All right.
Best exercise.
Oh, best exercise. Any sport. That's the best. It's the most fun.
No
You
spoilers
get
on the
full-
podcast.
Shut the fuck
Bonnie,
up,
shut up.
Bonnie. Baking is a sport.
Whoa. That's the end of the
No,
supercut.
baking is a
chess
game.
is a sport too.
Chess is a sport.
Chess is a game.
Any actions like football, soccer, baseball, softball. Those are all the American sports. So
You know, games and sports
How
aren't
about
mutually
You're a
exclusive.
goalie at a
Cricket.
hockey match.
hockey.
But you're
no
a
idea.
goalie.
What it is it's anything.
Karma.
Getting
Okay.
cramps. Getting cramp.
Now I
most te-
believe that you're older than me.
I'll even say any team sport.
Been a couple months.
Any team sport is the best exercise. It's the funnest, best for your brain and for your body.
Sorry, did you say sex?
If that's a team sport for you, then sure, Taylor. If you like to get team
It's
sported
like tag
on,
team sports. Hey partner, come on in.
Well,
Well,
it's
Moran's got to answer, and then Taylor's got to
yeah.
answer.
what?
Yeah, you answer.
I already did. Murad, what's your
just
answer for
said
the best exercise?
I'm gonna go boring swimming.
Nice.
It's a
Well,
solid
and I don't
Swimming?
swim, but I know
Base.
that that's the best one.
That's pretty good. Well, it's
And
9/11.
it unlocks new
That's
areas of the
proven.
map.
That's
medically,
proven.
medically, it is the best one.
Well, now it's 9:12, and we're gonna start wrapping up the episode. When we wrap up the episode, for those of you who haven't been on the podcast, I play ukulele for a few minutes, and each of you take about 30 seconds when you go around the table. You just tell the viewers at home, maybe plug your Instagram, tell them anything you've had on your mind through the podcast that you either weren't able to get out or were too pussy to get out before now. Make peace with your gods and the internet. And I'm going to start playing ukulele now. We're going to start with Thomas, yeah.
God is dead, and we killed him. Empire Bar and Billiards comedy open mic night every Sunday, 7:30.
Oh, it's me now. I'm Jared Oshel on Instagram. I'm at Top City Comedy in Topeka on October 18th. And read some Ram Dass.
Oh, and yeah, it's at a pool hall, but there's a separate room with the stage. There's a venue space. You're not just like around people playing pool.
Ram Dass is at the pool hall these days.
He's everywhere. He is everywhere.
Go watch my video where I put a gun in my mouth.
What?
Is that a real
Rat
thing?
comedy on Instagram.
Spay and neuter your friends, everybody. Have a good time.
All right, that's a wrap.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, everybody. This is fun and very fun. Oh, thank you, Ani, for the food.
Thank you,
Oh,
Ani.
I missed.
I didn't get it. Wait, he's gotta get it.
That's fine. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Yeah, I got one.
Hey!
Whoa!
You're good at this shit. Here you go. It's back to you.
Gotta get that ranging shot.
That was right after I took my protective eyewear off.